Hi Mary.
Hi.
Long time no see. So since you are a regular customer, I got an awesome dress that I would like for you to try it on.
Okay.
So today I invited you, so I'm glad that you actually came. So these are the dress. They are black, they are sort of short, and they do have an underlayer underneath, like this, which makes it a little bit more puffier. So it's really like nice. And I thought of the way of how to style it. And we can have it just like normally without anything, but I thought it would be actually nice to have a blouse like this underneath. So if you want to, we can first try it with the blouse, and if you don't like it, we can just take it off. Okay. So let's just start right there. So there is a zip on the side, which I need to open up. Okay, it's open already. I'll help you to get into it. So I'll just put it over your head. Like this, perfect. And now just, if you stick the hand through, that's perfect. And on the other side, oh, there is the zipper on the side. I'll just help you find the hole. Perfect. It's a little tight. Good. Yes. Okay. So now we have that. It's sort of wrinkly. It's not ironed or steam ironed, but we're gonna make that work. You sort of look like if you are about to go into a sword fight right now. Okay, so we can have it like this and just button it up to the neck. I promise it will look better with the skirt, because right now you have biker shorts and it just kind of does not fit, but we will make it work, I promise. So,
Can you button it too?
yeah, I'll button also the sleeves. Okay, so I'll just button the shirt also on the sleeves.
Thank you.
Okay. There's some hair stuck behind the collar. Okay, I'll just zip it up. I'll just put your hand right here and just zip it, and all of a sudden you see that it made a really nice figure. Okay. There is one button missing, which I'll have to actually sew again, but it will look nice. Just thinking about your hair. I might be using a wig if that's all right with you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So it will maybe look a little bit like a Japanese maid sort of style. So let's look at that. So the dress are actually unbuttoned, so you can just stick your legs through it. Yeah, you can actually, yes. Perfect. One hand. Great. And the other. Okay. That's perfect. I'll just zip it now. If you can just turn around for me this way. Perfect, thank you. There is this little hook to actually help us to... Good. Sometimes it can be a little difficult because it's sort of a corset style. Tell me if it's uncomfortable and you can't breathe. Maybe if you can just sort of hold it together.
Like this?
Yeah, like this. Yes, that's perfect. Good. Yeah, that's all right now. Yeah, it's just a certain part that just is really hard to get through. Perfect. Just immediately start to... I'll probably make it a little bit looser because you're quite tall. So good. Can you breathe?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Does it hurt you on the shoulders? Is it too tight? Should I make it a little bit looser yet?
No, it's okay.
If you put your arms like this, is it okay? Okay. Again, the dress would need some steam ironing. This particular part at the back of the dress. Just look at the underskirt. Good. Perfect. I'll just reach from under the skirt to gather the blouse and just pull it down. Okay. Perfect. I just moved the shoulder strap to be in line with the puffy sleeve, so there's actually not like two separate parts, but it looks like it sort of starts from the black strap. Okay, so you can turn around for me. You can look into the mirror. Do you like it?
Yeah.
I think it looks really cute. I sort of don't like how there is no underskirt visible and there is a lot. So I will just try to fix that. Can you see it? Like there is almost none of the underskirt and there is a lot. Do you like it when it's not visible? Or do you like it better when it's showing?
I think it's better when it's showing.
When it's showing? Okay. So we'll just make that work. So it seems like there is maybe a little error while they actually were making the dress. Okay, I'll just now make the pleats more wonderful. Perfect. Now here it looks a little sloppy. So okay, so there are the buttons actually from the a little bit showing, but I don't really mind that. Good. So now we'll look at you into the mirror. And I think there is something missing, like it's too plain. I maybe would try to do something with your hair.
Okay.
So if you don't mind it, I will just undo your hair. So let's just now look at the hair. Okay, I think we'll use wig. But also I would like to add just a little bit more dimension into the face. That's alright with a little bit of makeup, as you're wearing none right now. Okay, so I'll just grab my little card and we will just use this. We will just use that and maybe this and that. So we will add a little bit of shade right underneath the cheekbone. on the side. As well.
I can't wait for a summer.
Do you tend to get red when you do some sunbathing?
Do you read?
If you are red, if you do a sunbathe, no, just like normal brown.
Yeah.
Sometimes people who are really sort of pale tend to burn very easily.
I usually have some olive or brown color.
Okay,
Or
that's good.
red.
That's good. I do get red a little bit on the nose usually.
No. Sometimes.
And then it just sort of starts to, I don't know how to say it, but just kind of the dead skin goes away, you know. So I look like I have scales like lizards do. Yeah, lizards do. Yeah. I actually am not a fan of summer very much because I tend to get easily overheated. I was in Slovenia about 2 years ago, and there was like 29 degrees Celsius. And I didn't go to the water for several hours, and when we actually get up then we will go home, I nearly fainted because I was just so overheated that yeah, I just don't take in very well. Even if I'm in a car and there is the heating system on, I just sort of feel like I can't breathe when the air is too hot. I just feel like I can't breathe. I couldn't go to what is it called? Like when you go to spa, and there are like those.
Yeah, I know what you
Yeah, yeah. I actually always had to leave because I just couldn't handle that I was not able to breathe properly. But it got better with practice. I'm still not really a huge fan of it. Good. Now let's grab a red and a fan brush. Good. Just a tiny, tiny, tiny amount. It's almost not even visible, but good. That's wonderful. Now let's go to the highlighter. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I feel like the highlighter does almost most of the difference when it comes to the contouring. Oh, it all does. But I just feel like the highlighter really does highlight. Now what I want to do is we have blush, highlighter and also the contour. We will do the eyes as well because you have no mascara, and we'll just do a light mascara. But first I wanted to ask, do you want any eyeshadow at all?
We can.
We can, okay. I'll just try to look at the palette and you and the dress from the distance and just see if it works together or not, okay? Now the champagne, that could look nice. And if we have probably not a colorful one today. I don't feel like colors. Maybe because it's like white and black, black and white. Good. Good. So I will do this one, the lightest one, to the corner. To the inner corner. I'll just move you more towards the light so I can see better.
Like this.
Yeah. That's really nice. I just like really light sparkles. Then I will use this one. Right here. And now just a little bit, not dark as you can see, but a little bit darker, but it's not like extremely dark, just to use into the crease.
Coffee color.
Of the, yeah, coffee color, but like with the milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise it would be probably more this one. It was just a black coffee. Okay. Okay. Can you open? I like that. It's very subtle. And mascara. I'm sorry that I make sometimes weird faces when I do concentrate. I know that I do, and it just happens naturally. Okay. some fun with the blinking. So
I really have to focus on a balance when I'm standing.
Standing and you have your eyes closed. We used to do this in yoga classes actually. You can close.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if you're falling, don't worry, I will hold you.
Thank you.
You can open. You have such huge lashes. My God. I'll just go through it to sort of brush it out. To separate the lashes so that it is not clumped together. Can you open for me? Good. Now on the other side. Just like this. Good. Look at me. Okay, there's just one spot that I think. Good. Now just remove the excess. Right there. Good. There's one more. It just goes a little bit sideways. Perfect. Love that. And now I'll just I like it with the hair undone like this. I think it looks really nice. But if you want to, we can have a look on how it would look if you had a little bit more volume and a little bit more hair. But I do like that. It's kind of cute. We can have some accessories if you'd like. Because we could have this. If you feel like it. I kind of like it. I like that there is the contrast black, white, black. When it's not, it's just like this. And I think it's a little bit more plain. And I prefer it with that. You can just turn around for me. I will lift your hair to your side. And if you can just hold it up for me, thank you. And I'll just maybe a little bit more tighter so that it does not move that easily. Okay, you can release. Can you breathe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sometimes it can get a little bit uncomfortable if it's too tight. I actually like this a lot.
Yeah, me too.
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now just do a little updo with your head. Just move it to the side. It's also this strand. Okay. And I'll just try something. I'll use a hair claw and just kind of tie it together. This actually looks really nice as well. I do love that. You sort of look like a scholar.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'll just take the wig and I'll brush everything out so that it's nice and smooth. It's sort of the same color as your hair.
Maybe a little bit lighter.
Maybe a little, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Because I think the highlight actually goes from the roots, whereas in your hair you do have the highlights only from here. So I think that might be the reason it appears to be lighter. But I would say that the tone is cool just as in your hair. There's this strand there that just there's this hair just going right here, which I do kind of mind. Okay. Okay, let's try that. Make it a little bit higher. Try to move it away from the eyes. Okay, you can open up. So this is how you would look if you had your hair a little longer and
More hair.
if you had more hair, exactly. Do you like
really
it?
like
Do you like
yeah.
it? I do like it as well.
I really love the color. The colors.
Yeah. And with the outfit, it looks kind of nice. I just think that it makes your head a little bit too big at the top, maybe. That might be also because I actually pulled the wig a little bit more to the back. It normally would be more in the front, but since the fringe is longer, it would actually go into your eyes. I can pull it a little bit lower and move the fringe to the side so that you can actually see how it would look. Because normally it would be about that. I like both of the styles actually. I was thinking myself about getting a fringe, but I do have, I actually used to have it. I used to have bangs and it looked actually really nice, but it was, for me, it was really hard to maintain because I have really curly hair.
Yeah.
It's not just like wavy, it's really like curly. So when my hair actually get even a little bit moisture from the hair. It just tends to get very frizzy and it does not look good. So when I had the bangs or fringe, and it was actually there was a little humidity outside, it was just like all of a sudden, and it just looked horrible. And when I was exercising, the same happened. And when you're wearing hats, the same happens. So it's like very unpractical for someone with curly hair. Just look how it will look in the behind. Hopefully it will not make you want hair extensions, because they are very expensive. Okay, I think that I'll just brush the hair. For me, this will be the final look. I don't think that there is anything more needed. I think it's pretty sufficient as it is. Also, we do have the collar, we have the sort of puffy sleeves, we have the pleats on the skirt, the snatched waist, the long hair, nice makeup. Good. Perfect. I must admit that I really do enjoy the hair on you. I think it looks really wonderful. There's some flying hair. Perfect. Just pull it just a lace. Good. There are some hairs. Good. Good. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary,
Thank you
for stepping
again.
by. Thank you so much. It's really nice. I'm really proud of that. Okay. You can actually have it for free.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.